Hi everybody, hello to BBC News. Today we are going to talk about the movie of the year, The Joker, so let's begin. This film is about how the society treated Arthur Fleck and which effects had that in Arthur's life. Although, well, not only was Arthur Fleck, actually we can see in this movie a toxic society that is indifferent and exclusionary to the marginalized people, such as persons with mental illness or people with low socioeconomic level, like Arthur Fleck, who was treated with much contempt and lack of empathy. People consider him strange and unusual, so due to that, they annoyed and mistreat him. We can clearly appreciate this with the teenagers who stole his poster and then beat him in an alley for no one reason, and the rest of the people saw him like a sick man without luck and that he didn't deserve any chances for a better life.
Arthur Fleck is characterized by having a behavior of a person suffering from psychosis and schizophrenia. He is shown an anxious person in a certain way, depressed and frustrated by all the violent acts of which he has been a victim through her life. As a consequence of this, his character creates the Joker. From my perspective, he is happy for what he does, since in each of the violent acts he does his somebody manage to feel satisfied and in this same way be finds relief for everything that he has lived, although the joy is the cause of the damage it causes in another people.
Well, I think that actually society failed to Arthur Fleck because it's like, for example, with Jean Valjean in the Miserables book, he went through a really hard childhood where he was poor and people didn't support him, and well, he grew up with so much hate. It's the same case with Arthur Fleck. He was an ill person. Society couldn't understand him, why he was that way. They didn't accept him. He was poor. Also, his mom has had something to do with his actions, but most of it, society failed to him. They didn't accept him. They didn't understand him, and that's why he committed all those crimes, because he just grew up with so much hate. I think that society is important here, because if you're good to someone, they will be good with you and everyone else. That happened with the priest and Valjean. Jean Valjean became good, and that could happen with Arthur Fleck.
I consider that if Arthur Fleck has received support from just one person, everything would have been very different, because even he only was looking for someone to support him. This can be seen when he is imagining like a relationship with his neighbor, or when he is looking for his supposed father. He was just looking for someone to help or just listen him, someone who have a little empathy or tolerance to his person. In contrast to Jean Valjean case, one person saw in him more than he was in that moment, so he decided to give to him the same chance that all people deserve. But these opportunities doesn't have the same to Arthur, so as a result he has a negative reaction with all the society.
As mentioned in the book, the bishop had his personalistic values well defined. So, when Jean Valjean came to him seeking help, he was able to see past Jean Valjean's history and treat him like a human being, with dignity and empathy, giving him a second chance that would change his life. Otherwise, if the bishop had not given him this opportunity, he would probably return to jail. Speaking of lifestyle, we can agree that values come from home, and also society plays an important role in our development, because if people grow up being treated in a good way, they will grow to be ethical and people with values, so that in the future they will treat others the way they were taught.
We are done for today. Thanks for watching. See you soon.